it's real important that that first interaction when they get out of the car, or they get off the bus, that it is a happy one, a loving one, and is just opening our arms to say, come in, we love you, come learn with us.
About my school that's very special is that it's fun. We have this thing called lunch clubs, and we get to eat in the room. Miss Felty is my teacher, and she is good at playing guitars and making new songs for us. She makes us feel very confident in ourselves. Our principal is so awesome, and we love her a lot.
All of the pieces that come together that make up capturing kids' hearts, from the good things, the social contract, the greeting, I think they all help to build stronger relationships. But the difference I see here is I feel like everyone truly embraces it. They feel it. So from our principal, our custodians, everybody feels it, and they all feel like kids are not just your kid or this teacher's kid or a kinder kid, they're everyone's kid.
Without a doubt, every morning, every teacher greets their students. They greet them with hugs, kisses, they have personal handshakes.
She gives us a high five and a hug. She makes me feel very comfortable. I'm never nervous around her. I feel like she's someone I can talk to. She gives us like hellos, and it makes me feel comfortable.
It's whatever they want. Some of them want a handshake, some like a fist bump, half of them love hugs. They're still small. And so what it does for me is it helps me to see where they are for the day.
We have student greeters. We have kids that take the role as leaders, and they have specific jobs to do, and they take that to heart.
And you know that the kids know who you are, and you know who they are, and other teachers from different grade levels, they recognize students, and they recognize, because of whether it be their job at the greeter, or they just recognize them in the hallway, and the teachers are saying hi to multiple kids that aren't even in their class. Kids are coming up and giving hugs to teachers that aren't their teachers, but because you've shown, again, that same interest in that child to get to know them, even though they're not one of your students.
We do good things as soon as we get into the classroom during breakfast. We talk about our evenings and afternoons. She'll ask us how we were over our weekend, what we did, and we'll spend quite a bit of time on that. Good things, we tell about good stuff that has happened. Like, I'm gonna get a new puppy dog for my 8th birthday.
The more you know about a child, and the more you're willing to sit down and discuss those things, or read a book about their interest, possibly remember their good news, the more they're willing to do their end of the learning.
There was one specific student that it took me about 2 weeks to finally get to know him. And after I got to know him, then everything else fell into place. And he was like the leader of the classroom.
The social contract really sets the stage for the entire year. We start talking about how do we want to treat one another, and I think it really helps build that entire atmosphere for the entire year.
We use our social contract quite a bit because quite a few people in our class like to act up sometimes and act silly. Because if you don't be respectful, that means you're breaking the social contract. And we signed our name. We put our names up there so we know that we won't break the social contract. Because we got to come up with the rules, they were just more important because we felt like we came up with the rules, so we need to follow them. Because when everybody follows the social contract, it makes the classroom be a better place.
The 4 questions were fantastic. That made me reframe the way I questioned them when behaviors would arise, and being more of a listener to what's really going on to help, fix the problem or change the behavior versus stopping with a consequence and expecting that to work.
The thing that I liked the most was the affirmations. And I think that was really important to get the kids to feel comfortable and to know that their teacher is really there to care for them and be their cheerleader and just show that they're proud of them every single day. So the kids would pull sticks with each other's names, and they would tell something that they loved about that kid or something that they admired about that kid. And it just makes every child feel special to have that kind of affirmation from a peer, which is great, not just from an adult all the time.
My kids are my kids, whether they're here or at home. And I think just letting them know that you're there for them, you're there to protect them, they can trust you, that starts everything.
Kids really love you because, I mean, you'll just be bombarded with hugs when you come back from being out. And it's so great to know that your kids feel the same way about you that you feel about them.
Without a doubt, when they leave this school, there is recognition, there is a launch, there is something that is sending the kids off that makes it a positive experience and that they can't wait to see them back tomorrow.
Like most people here on campus, I mean, we're happy, we're excited. It means a lot to us, and we get to see it, and now we get to say it, not just show it, but somebody else saw it, and somebody else said, you are doing the things that are capturing the kids' hearts, so thank you very much. So it's nice to hear that.
We have that positive environment here at Lytle.
I think that after doing this for so many years, the recognition was well deserved by the people that work here and on both campuses and in the district. It's just a very overwhelming accomplishment, very proud. My crew on both campuses are absolutely amazing. They come every day to better these kids' lives, and they deserve it. They work extra hard. They work very different than traditional schools. They believe in what they do, and they're very passionate. Every single day we say, if you have a child's heart, you have a child's mind. And that pretty much sums up what we do every day and why we do it, because we love our kids and we want the best education they could possibly have.